Hey everyone, sorry I didn't post on yesterday. I had work and I went in at 12 a.m. and got off at 9 p.m. so bear with me here. This week on Thursday's post, it will be pushed back to Friday. I know this video is long overdue, but I just wanted to also say I love all of you, and I also started a channel membership starting as low as $2.99 a month. Even that also gets you access to different videos, different ideas, and new thumbnails that are coming out and new content that is coming out for that week or actually 2 weeks ahead. So yeah, you can gain access to exclusive chat rooms and other things like that, and basically have a chance to be in one of my videos and actually play with me off camera. So if you guys want to, go ahead and check that out and just click that join button right under next to subscribe. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get right into the actual video.
Darn. Woo-wee!
Playing Engineer kinda sucks, and aren't you sick of spending 90% of your game building and upgrading your stuff just for a Demoman or soldier just to take them out? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make Engineer fun. By using these tips, you will go from this to this. And if you learn to use these tips all together, it'll drive the enemy so crazy they'll end up quitting.
Medic!
Number 1. Always change positions. What I mean here is basically keep your sentry moving around at all times. Try not to make a nest and stay in one spot, because players will quickly learn, okay, when I turn this corner, there's going to be a sentry here. One shot from a direct hit and it's over. So then all that building and upgrading you did all crumbles down and becomes worthless. So what you want to do is, like I said before, put your sentry down in spots and find different spots to where the enemy does not see it and can easily get destroyed. But just make sure you're always moving your sentry forward or backwards with the flow of the game. Number 2. Be unpredictable. Now, what I mean by this is that you want to place your sentry in the most crazy spots to make the enemy wonder, why the hell are you playing like this? The key here is the longer it takes for your enemy to spot your sentry, the more damage you will push out before it's get taken out. It's a very simple bit of logic here, but I see players putting their sentry right in the open. Yes, it will deal damage, but players will easily turn and shoot it and destroy it. So if you can manage to put your sentry behind a rock or a bush or even a corner, it will make it hard for the player to easily do that 360, notice where the sentry is, line up their crosshairs, and shoot it and kill it. So always be placing your sentry in the most craziest spots known to man. Number 3. Disposable sentries. This is a pretty hard one because as of now we don't have mini sentries or the gunslinger. So all we can do is use level 1 sentries as mini sentries. Basically what I do when I fully mean by disposable sentries, I don't mean it as like don't worry about your sentry, but it's no reason for you to run miles and miles just to save that level 1 sentry. At the same time, you should also have one down at all times. This comes in handy especially when you die, because even if you're dead, that scout thinks, oh, I killed you. He runs past and bam, your sentry guns him down. Because one thing I love about Engineer is that even if you're dead, you can still help out your team either way by giving them heals from your dispenser, or even just moving them to the point of the attack with your teleporter. But again, don't worry too much about your sentry. Like, obviously you still want to try to keep it alive, but don't go out of your way just to heal it just for you to end up dying or your sentry just to end up getting destroyed. Number 4. Build, fight, build. So this is something I don't see a lot of engineers doing as much, but playing battle engineer, you want to make sure you have your buildings down as soon as possible. The order of them doesn't really matter, but it all depends on the moment. But the main first thing you want to have down is your sentry. So you cover your back while you're trying to also get your dispenser down. And now that I have my main things down, I will go and take a few seconds and push the enemy team backwards. And that's what I mean by build, fight, and build. But on top of that, most players have a hard time. Number 5, the most and last important tip. Be half the damage. Basically, your sentry gun does not do enough damage to make a huge impact in the game, unless it's a level 3 inside of a little cheeky spot. But even every engy as a class does not put out enough damage even at close range. But together, that combined damage can do a lot of work. you need to get really familiar with the shotgun, and please don't disregard your pistol. Personally, I need to get better with using the shotgun in intense situations. But besides that, the way I think of it is that the other classes do all the damage. Think of it, Soldier has his rocket launcher, the Scout has his scatter gun, Heavy has his minigun. But only Engineers do half the damage. So you need to make sure that your sentry is doing the most damage possible at the same time that you're doing damage to that opponent. But most importantly, only targeting one person at a time can be the best value that you and your sentry could do towards the team. Either that could be targeting a Heavy, or that could be targeting a Pyro, or even a close to almost maxed out Ubered Medic. That could be anything, but just making sure that you and your sentry are doing both good damage to either that Scout or that flanking Heavy or Pyro or whoever can be literally either the win or the loss of the game. So make sure you're always doing half the damage. Make sure your sentry, whoever your sentry is shooting at, make sure you're also shooting at, even if that means pulling out your pistol and getting those pickoff shots. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and again, I'm really sorry I did not post on Tuesday like I said in the post. But also for tomorrow's video, it's going to be pushed to Friday. And also I wanted to say I'll be streaming this weekend, Saturday. So tune in. Have a nice day or night wherever you are. Please help. I recorded this video at fucking 3 AM. I got all the footage all at crunch time. Please help. I have to go to work at 1 PM today and I have not slept. I'm sleep deprived. Send help, or chocolates, or actually gummy bears. That works too.